Hi, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Positive Preschool Tips. Today I have my dog Fred with me because I'm going to teach you a really fun way how to play Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone that changes it up just a little bit and makes it really fun and appropriate for preschoolers. Now, when I was preparing for this video, I brought a little rawhide bone as a prop to use as the bone in the game, and that made Fred very interested in what I was doing and where that little prop was going. So she ended up following me, and so I brought her into the video. But now I'm going to talk about Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone. So the way I was taught how to play Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone is you have the children sit in a circle and you pick one child to be the doggy. That child comes into the middle of the circle, lies down, pretends like they're asleep and closes their eyes. Now you pick one child to hide the bone. I often use a little real doggy bone or dog treat as a prop, but you could just use one of those long cylinder blocks from your block corner if you want. So the one child that gets the bone puts it in their hand and hides it behind their back. And then everybody would chant. And the chant went something like this. Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? Somebody took it and ran away home. Guess who? It might be you. It might be a monkey from the zoo. Now the dog wakes up and points at three people. And when the child gets pointed at, they pull their hands out to show whether they have the bone or not. And if they have the bone, then of course the dog sees the bone. Now that's really fun, and I think it's really good for older children, but for preschoolers, it tends to just fall a little flat. So the way I've changed up Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone is to play like this. I put all the children around in the circle. One child is picked as the dog. They come into the middle of the circle, lie down, close their eyes, pretend like they're asleep. I pick one child to have the bone. I give that child the bone. I tell all the children, put your hands behind your back, so all the children have their hands behind their back. And then the chant that I use goes like this. Doggy, doggy, where's your bone? Somebody took it and ran away home. Wake up, doggy, and find your bone. With that, the dog wakes up. I usually instruct them to come to me first. And I tell them, bark at me. And then they make a dog bark sound, and I show them my hands. And then I have them go down the line and bark at each child. And each time when the child is barked at, they show their hands. And so they show the dog either empty hands, and the dog just keeps on barking until he finds the child with the bone in their hand. This way, it's way more interactive, and it's really so much more fun. The children giggle and laugh. They just love it. And it's really fun to hear the children and the way they bark. Some bark like a real sort of junkyard dog, and some have a real high, squeaky little yippy bark. And the children just really have a good time with it. Now, to keep the game going, whoever had the bone, I usually just let them be the dog next. And I play until every child gets a turn being the dog and hiding the bone. This is a really fun game that you can play inside if it's a rainy day. You can play outside in the sunshine. And if you just need an extra 10 or 15 minutes to kill before the next event, it's a really fun way and really easy to pull together very quickly and get a game in and kill a little bit of time. So from me and Fred, who now is on the floor, I'd like to say please give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you have another way to play Doggy Doggy Where's Your Bone, please share in the comments section. We'd love to hear it. And let me know if you do try it, how it worked for you. So have a great day and have a great preschool day.